T. Fucking idiot. Mood swings.
All right, guys, welcome back.
Welcome back. We're back.
We're back, and we're not hungover this time. We are drinking
Well, tea.
tea to detox our bodies.
I'm a little hungover, but that's okay.
Well, that's on her. Anyways, we're gonna kick it off. Oh, this episode should be better because, well, I don't know. It'll be less swearing because we got some critiques. So we're gonna try our best.
I already said I don't give a damn. Daijah might swear less.
I'll swear less.
I'm gonna talk how I always talk, so we'll see how it goes.
Okay, let's get into it. Let's talk about the Super Bowl. What are our thoughts, comments, questions? The Eagles versus the Chiefs the Chiefs were in the Super Bowl 3 times.
You know, it really felt like a win for society, for the United States of America. I feel like we've been taking a lot of L's the past forever. And the Chiefs losing really, really felt like
it really topped everything
Yeah.
off that I needed.
Yeah.
You know?
What?
I needed that for Black History Month. I
needed
needed
that.
that.
Yeah, for Black History Month.
We needed that.
We
Okay?
needed that.
So we needed that win. Philly probably went crazy as they should.
Right.
And I just have to say, Jalen Hurts, it's my guy.
After the Super Bowl, Sam was sending me a video. She goes, "Who was gonna tell me that all of the Eagles team was hot as fuck?" I was
so
like,
gorgeous. Yeah.
She started naming people,
Yep.
and I was like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, nobody wanted to let me know, and I was
Yeah.
like, no, they should have.
Yeah.
They really should have.
You should have definitely talked about it.
Yeah.
Now you know. Eagles
now you
team,
know.
fire.
I like how like after the Super Bowl, like obviously he's getting so much exposure, Jalen Hurts, and they're talking about his life and whatever. Like he's very humble.
I heard. Did you hear that he bought a house in Houston?
Yeah, he lives in like a very low suburb. It's like the rent's like $3,000 or
Yep,
something.
yep.
Like very low. Bunch of other stuff. Like he's not flashy. He says that he chooses to live that life because it's less I don't know, like less, what's the word I'm looking for?
Like he doesn't want to get sucked in.
Yeah.
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 Good for him.
Like,
There's been a
nothing
lot of
tempting and like
there's
stuff
been a
like
lot
that.
of like humble celebrities that have been
Like who?
resurfacing lately. What's her face? She was on a podcast.
Amy Schumer?
No, I'm not thinking of Chelsea Handler because she told me that she flew her dog via private.
Yeah. I don't think that's the definition.
No, that's
of
not what
we're
I'm
going for.
Well, I don't know. I've just been noticing like people after this whole conversation, like now they're talking about like celebrities that are very like low key, like they don't want to be big. I don't know. I would have to think about it.
Yeah, I don't know.
To get another name,
Right?
Or like they don't want to raise their kids. That's what it was. They don't want to. Kylie Kelsey. Yes.
Yeah.
Like she doesn't want to. She was like saying people are very underwhelmed when they meet them and like find out that they're very normal.
Yeah.
Compared to like all the other celebrity or NFL players. So I think that's sick. Anyways, so yeah, go Eagles.
Go Eagles.
I didn't have an NFL team. Now, go Eagles.
Halftime performance.
Oh yeah, thoughts.
I think it's very.
Did you hear that Drake just dropped
some music today?
Yeah.
Yeah. Guess who gives a damn? Not me.
I heard it's actually kind of trash too.
Is it really?
Yeah, I like listened to a little bit. I was like,
I'm not a big rap person, so
true.
Yeah.
You gotta ask Joel how he thinks about it.
He doesn't like Drake. He's never liked Drake.
He just had a Drake song on our way to Scottsdale the other night.
I know, but he doesn't like Drake.
Oh, okay. I know he doesn't. That's why I was confused while he was playing.
Even
Drake.
like before all of this, like before all this beef and feud, like it came out, Joel was like, I've been saying this. He's like, I've been said this. Like back when Drake was on Degrassi and shit like that, Joel was like this, that, and the other. He doesn't like he doesn't like celebrities, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Like he thinks you have to sell your soul and all of that. So that whole industry, especially the music industry, Joel's like disgusting.
Not a fan.
Yeah, not a fan. That's why, who was it? There's one rap artist that he like. It might be Kendrick, but there's someone else that he's like, yeah, this is real music.
Is it XXX?
No.
Wait, who?
I haven't heard that name
Little
in a really
Yachty?
long time. No.
I feel like it's
Lil
a
Baby.
little. It's a little baby. Yeah. I was like, it's a little. For her.
Yeah.
It's a little.
Anyway, as for the halftime performance, it's very telling when people say, like, I always ask people's opinions, like, oh, it was boring. Those people, don't ever speak to me. But like the people that get it. Like Anicia, she was going off.
Yeah.
She's like the messages, this, that, and the other, and I'm like, that's why
Yeah.
I fuck with you. Shout out Anicia.
Shout out Anicia. Actually, no. Shout out the whole Sydney's whole crew. At her
My whole
dentist
crew
office.
at my
Yeah.
dental office.
Yeah.
Go Lakeside Dental Care.
Go. Shout out Olivia.
Shout out Olivia.
Shout out Savannah.
Shout out Savannah. Shout out Anicia. Yeah, there's some G's.
Yeah.
There's some G's over there.
They're cool. Let me tell you. But yeah, the halftime show I thought was gas. I loved it.
It was amazing.
I was freaking out at work. I was like, oh my God. And like, I think in the moment, obviously, like it was going so fast and I was like serving tables too. So I was like trying to like, my mind was somewhere else. But when I rewatched it again the next morning,
so many times.
I was like, that was legit, dude.
Yeah.
And then like finding all the conspiracies and I don't know, obviously like things are true, some are not, but like majority of the stuff. Dude, the Uncle Sam thing killed it. Like,
100%.
That was so good.
He
That
did
was
so
literally
good. It added like
it was iconic.
exactly what the performance needed, to be
Mhm,
honest. Like
mhm.
breaking it up and having him speak in the
Mhm.
tone that he speaks, and
Absolutely.
like, it was perfect.
Absolutely. It was phenomenal. And I loved every second of it.
Did you know there's the most watched Super Bowl halftime performance
As it
ever?
should be. As it should be.
More
What was the
watched
other
than
one?
the actual game.
Yeah.
I think it might. I don't quote me. I want to say when Rihanna performed, they said it was that one,
Yeah.
but I just recently.
I don't know. I
heard
know that like Beyonce's was pretty big too.
that
But
one.
she's also performed like 3 times or something.
Yeah, I'm like.
Kendrick also performed.
Did you know that
see?
Jay-Z's like?
About to go to jail?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he's going to jail, but also he's also in charge of the Super Bowl halftime performances.
Is he?
Like he picks artists and stuff.
No
Yeah.
idea.
Anyway, they not like us. So
They not like us.
Period.
Say Drake. Also, guys, happy Valentine's Day. We are recording on Valentine's February 14th. It's a Friday. If you're a girls, go get lit with your girlies. Have a cute little Galentine's. And if you're in a relationship, I guess go do that too. But fuck, man. Sorry, I had to. I had to.
She had to.
I hate Valentine's Day, but we won't even get into it. It's not because it's all love and gushy. It's because like it's just a very overrated holiday. Same with New Year's Eve.
I
Do you
love
remember?
New Year's Eve.
Do you remember when I was screaming drunk as fuck, being like, "This is such a overhyped holiday"? You remember that?
On New Year's Eve?
Yeah.
This past one?
No, it was like a while ago. I've always hated New Year's Eve. I've always hated Valentine's Day.
You have always hated those. I don't know. I like all days.
My birthday's my favorite.
Yeah, my birthday's my favorite day.
They might be self-telling or self-absorbed, but I'm cool with it.
It's a day about me.
Exactly. I'm confused.
The fuck?
That's
Why
when
would I not?
That's why when I hear people have the same birthday as me, I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
now
like
it's competition.
it's not like
Got it.
It's not like oh my god. No, it's like
No, I'm like,
I have to share.
yeah,
No, I'm
I
not
didn't even
sharing.
realize.
No, I'm not sharing this with you.
Yeah, that's crazy. Anyways,
Right.
That's actually crazy because in college, my roommate was a day before me, and if I swear to God, if we were on the same day, it would have been like
Who was the day before you?
September.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I
hers
didn't
was on the
remember that.
18th, and mine was on the 19th.
Crazy.
And we were both like very like all about our birthdays.
Right.
So, you know,
Right. I feel like I don't know if you were always like that. I feel like sometimes you let your birthday kind of
pass.
pass.
I think it's like as like I've gotten older with more confidence.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Anyway,
Anyway,
more attention you like to have.
okay, you calling me an attention whore?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. Should we talk about me being on my period?
Sure.
Because this past week was tough for everybody around me, but especially me.
I don't think it's tough for you at all. I think it's tough for just everyone around you, to be honest with you. You seem to be having a great time being the biggest asshole you can, to be honest with you.
Honestly,
Like, you'll just say
Yes,
some
but I do
really
have-
out-of-pocket stuff, and then you go, it's because I'm on my period. And I'm like, no.
like, how does that correlate? But it does correlate because when I'm on my period, I'm an asshole. But I also, sorry, there's a lot going on behind camera here. I had one of the worst weeks of cramps this week, and I felt like I was dying the first 3 days.
Been there.
And it was not fun, and I was struggling. I literally was at the gym sharp pains to the abdomen, and I could not finish my workout. And I was nauseous, and I throw up, and then I get sick. It's not fun. And it's every single time I get my period. So once a week, or once a month.
Once a week is
Once a week.
crazy. Yeah, no, she's crazy.
But no babies here. But yeah, so that's that. What do you want to talk about next? We're pursuing another dream of ours. Do you want to talk about that?
Sure.
Because that's kind of fun.
Period.
We decided it wasn't even an impulse decision because we've been talking about this for about a couple years now.
Right.
We've been talking about the podcast for a while. We've been
talking about the podcast since we were like freshmen in high school.
Right. So that's been a minute. And then we were like, oh, we should do some sort of like coffee camper, coffee truck. Only because, number one, that's gas. That's like.
Well, my dream is not a coffee truck. Mine is like a coffee shop, obviously. Or like just like a coffee thing in general. And obviously to start, the coffee truck trailer is more reasonable than anything else. So
right. Sydney likes coffee.
Love coffee.
I'm not really a big fan of coffee. My mom loves coffee. So like we were like, that just makes sense in our building an empire kind of thing. You know? So we bought a camper for a really decent price. And we got a bunch of other stuff with it. And we're kind of just like re-DIYing the crap out of it. My mom kind of knows what she's doing. She's kind of like Bob the Builder over there. Low-key, I was kind of a little hesitant on a lot of stuff because I was like, I don't really know how to do this, blah, blah, blah. But my mom was like, oh, I got this. And I said, period, queen. So Bob the Builder. So today's demo day. And we're going to attempt to take out majority of the stuff that we can and then continue work on it. But follow along on our platforms to like figure out what we can do with it.
Mood Swings Coffee.
I already posted day one.
Yeah, it's gonna be legit. Low-key.
Low-key. And it's gonna be like on a budget friendly because we're obviously broke as fuck. What? This is
Yeah.
We're super excited. And like if you guys have any ideas or stuff for us, recommendations, let us know. But yeah, so that's something exciting. I don't know, Sydney, there's a couple things that you want to talk about on here.
Let me see.
Do you want to check that out? Ben and Jerry's.
Do you know what the Ben and Jerry thing is?
Yeah, they're activists.
What did they say? Like all I saw was that you go and get ice cream and all of their stuff sold out and every other ice cream is still in stock.
I still haven't really gotten to the bottom of it. I just know that they've been activists and they're like an OG activist. Like they built their brand off of.
So there's no specific thing that happened. People are just realizing it.
Yes.
And then you go and buy
because support.
Got it.
Well, and then they saw like the whole people are trying to not buy Skims or from the Kardashians or something because of the whole inauguration thing.
What happened at the inauguration?
I guess she attended, which I feel like that kind of was like a no-brainer. Like I feel like we already knew that from the Kardashians.
I see what you're saying.
Right?
If you were invited to the inauguration, you wouldn't go?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is. That where they just get sworn in?
When they swear the president in.
If I had a chance to meet the president, that's kind of legit, I think.
Right, that's my thing. I feel like going to the inauguration or like meeting a president or like a president attending your football game, whatever, no matter what president it is, there's a certain respect level to it. Correct. Where you're like, yeah, like I don't know, like something like, do I like the president or do I support the president has nothing to do with the respect level,
the highest level of like, which I get. Yeah,
if I'm invited, thank you. I'll show up whether
like
I'm voting or not voting, or you know what I'm saying, like.
I feel like that's the same in like the UK. Like, don't they like have the Queen something?
Yeah,
right. That'd be legit too.
I don't even know what I'm trying to say really, but like, obviously,
you're basically saying whatever president it is, that's the highest honor you could receive in the U.S., which I think is legit.
Yeah,
so
whether you support that president or not. There's like Obama and Kamala and like Harris and all of them they're there too, and they don't support it, but they're there because they have to go. I mean, they don't have to go, but like they have to go.
So I mean,
so I don't know.
We had Michelle Obama at our high school.
Yeah,
in 2016.
Yeah, plenty of people didn't like that. Yeah, they went because the vice president, or not the vice president, the
first lady.
One, she's here. So like,
she literally came for water because we were from Watertown. Like what?
That was kind of iconic.
Was
If you think about it, no, if you think about it, it's kind of iconic.
Dude, that was
I was
legit.
in fourth grade.
Yeah, we were. Yeah,
I was in
middle
Mr.
school.
O's classroom, and we all sat there and watched her, and I was like, bro, that's fucking legit.
Yeah, I'm like, that's at the high school right now. So yeah, like stuff like that. That's cool.
Yeah.
You know, I had a friend who owned land in Iowa, and the president came. I don't even know which president she said, but it was something along the lines of the land.
Mhm.
She was like on his land. Like
Yeah.
she met the president. Like that's legit stuff, you know. So yeah, I don't know. I heard about all that, and like I think after the fact, like when you're in their own setting, if you're promoting something that you don't agree with, or there's some type of plot twist, or you're trying to get money out of something, that's where it's like, okay, defund them, or like that's kind of messed up. But yeah, what?
I don't know. There's multiple sides to every story, but
Yeah,
who knows? Jennifer, I put Jennifer Hudson's guest because you know how all her guests, they bring them out and they like sing that fancy song.
Did you see
or
Kiki
whatever.
Palmer's?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then George Lopez.
I
was in
want
it,
to see. Have you seen the promo for the Kiki Palmer and SZA's new movie? I want
It's
to
out.
see it. I know it's in theaters.
Yeah.
It's like all over my stuff as their promo.
Yep.
Anyway,
They
I
were on
want
Hot Ones with what's her name, Issa. I don't know, something like that, but it was funny. They're really
Kiki
funny.
Palmer,
bro.
She's really
hilarious,
funny.
bro.
She's an icon
And very
honestly.
like she's same everywhere. I feel like like she doesn't switch up, which I like.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, she's like how
I'm a
she
fan
is
of
on
Kiki Palmer for sure.
100%.
For sure.
I feel like she fell off the face of the earth for a while.
Yeah.
And
Kind of
then
like
she
Bridget
just-
Medler, and then we found out that she's like basically the president.
But yeah, right.
She basically
like,
owns NASA or something.
No, I'm
right?
like,
She's an astronaut. I'm like, wait.
I'm like, how do you go
Iconic.
from pop star?
Hey, iconic.
I'm the kind of girl who doesn't say a word. And then
Right.
now she's like, okay, like,
like she literally could rule the world.
no, total switch up, but I'm here for it.
Yeah.
No, I'm here for it, honestly.
That was legit. I was like, oh,
There are so
you're
many.
an astronaut. That's legit. And a lawyer. Okay, cool.
Like, okay.
I'm like,
Wait, that's
sweet.
like, you don't remember Jessie? I don't know their names, but one of the kids,
Debbie Ryan.
no, one of the kids on that show.
Yeah.
I
Which
don't
one?
know his name, but I think I want to say he was Indian. The little boy.
Oh, I don't. Oh, okay.
And then
I don't
there
know
was
his name.
another.
He was like Ra. I don't know.
Yeah, something like
Yeah.
that. And then there was another boy who was frequently on the show, but he wasn't one of the kids. And then that boy transitioned and is
Okay.
now a female.
Okay.
And then those two are now dating.
Oh.
I haven't seen them since
Right.
Jessie, and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden they're on my For You page kissing, and I was like, what happened?
Right.
What?
How did we get?
I think I skipped a few chapters.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just crazy.
That's actually kind of cool though.
I know.
Like, just in general, like people are. I don't know. I love when like celebrities or TV people, like
Persona?
TV people are like known outside of what we know, kind of thing. Like they built on top, like the whole Paige, basically from
Paige?
Giggly Squad.
Yep.
She's known.
Is that what you think she's from?
what?
Or is that like when you say Paige, you think Giggly Squad from Giggly Squad?
Yes, I didn't even. You were the one who told me that she's from Summer House.
Yeah, that's
I
what
still
I saw
haven't
her
even
from.
watched it.
Oh my god, it dropped yesterday. And I
No,
can't
and
wait
I'm
to
gonna watch it eventually. I just haven't gotten around to it. It's just my thing is like I know her from the podcast, and I know her from
I know her
Canada,
from the
and
TV
you know
show.
her from the TV show. Like if there's two. I like when people have something going on outside of what they blew up for, kind of thing.
Right.
And basically now it's her show. What?
No, it's her show. No, it's her. She has it on her back.
Yeah, that's what they were saying.
She's the main reason that I'm still around. If she left, I don't know how I could continue watching it. To be honest,
Yeah.
I would. Hey, let's not lie. I would
Yeah.
watch it, but I want her on my screen.
Right.
She's so funny.
Right.
I'm sad that Hannah's not on there anymore. She was on there for like 2-3 seasons, but she was icon. Well, she was a little annoying actually. No, now that I remember, she was a little annoying. On the pod, not annoying. I think
Yeah.
it's how they edited her in the show and made her out to
Probably.
be. But
That's what she was saying.
yeah,
So
like shit. No, good thing she got out because they were making me hate her. Not hate her. They were making me not like her. And
yeah.
I don't want to not like her. I
Abs-
love Hannah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's crazy. What was I saying? Oh, I want to be on Jennifer Hudson's show.
Yeah.
That's like top of my talk show
We
list.
want to. Yeah, we want to be on her talk show, and then we want to be a part of the Unwell Network.
Yeah.
Manifest that right now.
Manifest that
Because they just
right
added
now.
another one. They're like dropping like
Speaking
flies on there.
of the
Did you hear
Unwell
about that?
Network, what?
About Alex Levy, maybe the other Alex.
Oh yeah, I saw that coming. It makes sense.
Oh yeah,
It makes sense. I think they both used each other for what they needed to use each other for,
Yeah.
and now
I just don't see her anymore. Like now I see like Avery Grace and
yeah,
Hallie.
Halle. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see I don't really see much
Where do you think she's
promo
gonna
for
go?
Harry or like
Yeah.
the other one. I don't know. I honestly don't think she like podcasting is like her favorite thing.
Yeah.
I don't think it's like
Well, yeah, she's on fucking ads now, dude.
I don't think it's like what she really wants to do, or I think she just got into it because she's like, oh, what do I do? I do a podcast.
Yep.
And because of her name, it blew up, obviously. But
Yep.
I think she's trying
Probably
to
a
like
smart business decision.
hone in on like high fashion. Have you seen that? You
Kind
don't really
of.
follow
I've heard
Alex Cooper that much, but
not Alex Cooper, Alex Earl.
Alex Earl, yeah,
I don't really follow her that much, but I've seen people being like, her stylist needs to be fired.
yeah. I feel like a lot of what she's trying to do is she's trying to, which she should. I think she's trying to take herself out of like an influencer, podcast, social media, and just be a personality, like a Kardashian personality, because she's like kind of honing into high fashion and runway fashion and like stuff like that, and ads and stuff, which is great. But I think that the podcasting, Alex Cooper needed a huge name to launch a network, and that was Alex Earl's podcast. Yep. And
smart businesses.
And Alex Earl needed her to also launch her podcast. But now that that's kind of settled over, I don't think they need each other anymore. Yeah. I also think they're too, I don't know, I feel like most people don't really know the difference between them. Not because they have no difference, because like I just switched her name up on accident, of course. I know the difference, but I think their personalities are so similar that they kind of mesh together too much.
Interesting.
So, and they have the same name.
They have the same name.
And they didn't like take that and run with it. I feel like, they're trying to be two different entities.
Yeah, trying to build two different empires, basically.
What I was saying though is, did you watch Avery Woods' last podcast?
I started it.
Yeah.
Didn't finish it.
Yeah. What are your thoughts?
I mean,
initially,
I only got to the part where she was like, "Yeah, you're hot," and then he's like, "Oh, thank you," and like I was like, "Where is this going?" I was like, "Where are we going with this?"
The whole time.
And then he was talking about how he only does reality TV, for the money, basically, and like that's why he's in the States. Like that's where I kind of stopped, but I wanted to finish it today.
I feel like you have to like watch it. Yeah. I am in no way trying to say that Harry Jowsey was uncomfortable, because he probably wasn't. Yeah. But he looked a little uncomfortable.
Did you watch it?
I watched it.
Okay.
I watched it because I started listening to it, and then I was like, what is happening right now? What is going... And I love Avery Woods, and I'm like, this doesn't feel like any other like interview that she's done where they're like getting to know someone and asking questions. Like, I thought that she was just like being very pick-me the whole time, like kind of like trapping him into saying she's hot or
certain things.
She's sexualizing herself a lot. Like the whole interview, I was like, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, to be honest with you. Yeah, it was almost like she was like fangirling over him. Oh, like that's what my perception of it was, and I'm sure that's not true. Yeah. But like that's what I saw.
Weird. Maybe it was edited that way.
Maybe, but it was a lot. It was a lot.
I've heard. Like,
I was like, no, Avery, we know you have some nice knockers. We get it. Like, we get it. Yeah. I don't know. I think that she was trying to hone in on, because you know how she talks openly about like sexual stuff, and I think that she was trying to like make that like a main theme in that episode, but I just don't think it landed well. It didn't land as well as like her other episodes would have. Yeah. I was like, I don't know what's going on. So, I think you need to watch it. I love Avery Woods, but I was like,
what are we doing?
I was like, no, what's happening?
What are we doing?
I was like, what direction are we going with this?
Yeah, I definitely kind of caught a vibe quick, and I was like,
no, the first sentence, how do you feel about being, and even that comment I thought was fine. I thought it was an innocent comment, but then it just led into everything else, and I was like, I'm lost. Weird. It was weird energy for sure. So
I'll have to watch it.
I also think that now that she's on well, she's like, not that she's like putting it on her back, but like Harry said something like, oh, like you're at unwell now, you can meet whoever you want, and she's like, I was cool before this. I was like, I don't know, it was just a weird vibe.
Interesting.
But I mean, I guess it's true, now that she's at unwell, it should open like a gazillion more doors, which was the entire point of joining a network like that.
Correct.
But,
yep.
Yeah, weird vibes.
Interesting.
Love Avery. I listen every Monday. That episode particularly, I was like, interesting. No, interesting. Interesting. Speaking of, you were talking about Kelsey Kylie Kelsey the
Yep.
other day.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to. That was a bad
Detox?
time to drink, but I needed the
Detox, yep.
detox. Yeah. When I was listening to her podcast, she was talking about her pregnancy or whatever, and I feel like so many people are talking about their pregnancy more openly.
Yep.
And that's great and awesome and whatever. But in addition to talking about pregnancies, people are talking about postpartum like a lot more. And honestly, pregnancy doesn't scare me. Postpartum scares me.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I'm
Either my mom's shaking her head at that comment or
Yeah.
she's listening to music.
Oh, okay.
Listening to music.
Got it. Yeah, I don't think I could survive. I will survive it, but I think it's gonna be like really hard.
Yeah.
For me especially.
Yeah.
Wait, you too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think pregnancy scares me. I think the aftermath and like not having
proper support.
Correct.
Yeah.
That scares me.
I don't think I think I'll have proper support. I just think like if it's Joel, I think he'll be like too much.
Yeah.
Like I think he'll just be like, oh my god,
super.
right.
Yeah.
And
I feel
I'm
like we're both like super independent, so
yeah,
it's like.
But like I know that
difficult.
myself,
We'll be in diapers, and that's like kind of degrading.
I know.
In a way.
When she was like, we're both in diapers, we're not smiling at each other, like all of that is horrible. And I know I'm a very emotional person, and I can feel very, very, very low at times, and also very high. But like just imagining the low that I've been in my life, not having a baby. Imagine all those hormones. Oh my god.
Right.
I'm gonna be on the verge of. I'm gonna have to be put in a mental hospital at that point, from what I understand.
But that's normal, and I think that's what people are trying to get across. Like not every woman, but majority of women feel.
How much do people actually like?
Also, the cost of having a baby in a hospital is crazy.
No, crazy.
I'm sorry. Huh?
I'm like
the health
care, health industry,
like is crazy.
Right.
Like what? How do you even? I can't even afford to pay my rent, and I don't know. That just is another thing. But other countries will pay. Like don't
just get up there in that bathtub.
I mean, yeah. Are you thinking about doing a home birth? Or are you gonna do it in a hospital? Oh, you haven't thought about it?
No, I honestly think that if something's gonna go wrong, it's gonna happen to me.
Interesting.
And I need professional help.
Got it.
To be honest.
I don't know, but then I'm hearing all those horror stories of like hospitals not taking proper care of certain women, and like that's scary, dude.
I know.
Like that's like the same thing with the police, bro. You put your hands in,
I know,
and then something happens, and then I'm like, you're supposed to be protecting me.
A home birth?
I've thought about it, but also I feel like I'm not even in that mindset to be.
Yeah,
I really haven't done research.
I've honestly never thought about it.
Yeah,
until right now. Now I'm gonna stress about it for the next 3 hours. I'm like, would I do a home birth? Would I go to the hospital?
I don't know. I think that there's so many horror stories, and I feel like people are very. Yes, there can be good nurses and doctors and stuff, but
but how do you know?
You never know. You literally never know.
We don't trust anybody. That's sad.
And that's sad, and that's scary. So
yeah, people do things to make us not trust them. So obviously, the health industry or the hospitals or whatever have done something to make people not trust.
And I know that majority of nurses and stuff don't get paid enough, so it's like you're already overtired and you're already
they have like a zillion different patients.
Underfunded. Like
how can they properly take care of me when they have 10 people on their agenda that day?
But also, I do know of a lot of really good people who are wanting to be nurses, so that like gives me good hope.
You think so? That's good. I don't know anyone becoming a nurse.
Like I would trust my friend Lizzie to help me
to nurse you back to health.
Yeah.
Does she want to go into kids? Or is that
that's what she's doing right now?
Oh, okay.
Well, that's what she's like helping labor or what's it called? What am I trying to say?
Labor and delivery.
Yes. So she's like bringing babies out. So I trust her. Shout out to my girl Lizzie.
Bringing babies out.
Yeah. She's kind of legit. She was gonna stitch up my hand for me if she had stitches, but she didn't have any. I have no health insurance, so which sucks. But
she also hasn't seen the dentist in a really long time.
You did not have to add that in there, bro. That was so out of pocket.
I just wanted to
No, for what?
No, I've been working in dentistry for a few years, and Daijah has never taken advantage.
Because I'm broke. I'm literally broke. So then I can
probably
listen.
Got calc buildup all.
So then I can listen to you talk about how bad my teeth are. I know already how bad my teeth are. Like, stop looking at them. Now you're making me
I
self-conscious
love
about my
making
teeth,
fun
bro.
of your teeth. That's so funny.
I'm just not gonna talk for the rest of the episode.
Oh, that's hilarious. Pete Davidson. Have you seen what happened?
That he's coloring in his tattoos or something. Or is that MGK? I get
That's
those two-
MGK. He
I
colored in
low-key
everything.
get those two mixed up sometimes.
Valid. No, valid. They give the same vibe.
No, they definitely give the same vibe. And now Megan Fox is with him, like
Pete Davidson or MGK?
MGK. I'm
They
like,
broke up.
yeah, I'm like, okay, for the 10th time. Don't they have a baby coming? Like,
They do. He like cheated on her or something.
Yeah,
Like right before they had a
which,
baby or
not
something.
surprised.
Oh. Okay. Stop. Maybe they need to go out. You go outside?
Go potty.
You go outside? Go outside. No, what he did is Pete Davidson, he was completely covered in tattoos. He
Mhm.
spent, I don't know, like a zillion different dollars and removed every single one of them. He's bare.
Why?
And then he told nobody. And so then he just did a cover shoot with Calvin Klein, fully naked, and everyone's like, it didn't even look like he ever had a tattoo on his body ever. It's insane.
Why did he do that?
I don't know, but he looks like a 12-year-old boy now.
Oh my god.
No, I have to show you.
Wait, that's actually hilarious because isn't that the only reason why he was attractive? I
His
never thought he was attractive, but everybody
I don't
has this
think
weird.
I think his energy's attractive.
I don't know. I feel like he just sounds dumb whenever I see him on interviews.
He's funny.
Oh yeah, you watch SNL though.
I love SNL.
Yeah, I don't watch SNL. I just watch like interviews.
He's
and, like,
hilarious.
yeah, I think he's funny, but who did he date that I was like, really?
Kim
Didn't he date a
Kardashian?
Kardashian?
Kim K.
I was like,
He's an
really?
icon. And then after he dated Kim K, everyone was like, no, Pete Davidson's legit. And I was like, you're right. Like, he is legit. Look.
Oh my god.
I mean, his tattoos looked bad.
Yeah,
But
it looked whack.
honestly, without him, I'm like, I don't really know what's going on. He's like everything. He's just bare. He just decided to start over.
That's so wild.
Isn't it? And then he just does a photo shoot and just launches it to the world. We're like, okay. He's humble.
I mean, he's kind of toned, but it's like, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, his tattoos are rough, so maybe I can see why. Yeah, they're not like cool. Like MGK had some cool tattoos.
Yeah, why did he color those in? I don't like that.
I don't
well,
know.
obviously it's his creativity, artist, whatever. But
Yeah.
whatever they like to say.
Hey.
I'm sure it's drugs. Like, I'm sure it's.
I don't know. He's on his health journey.
Is he?
Yeah.
Let's see what MGK looks like lately.
He's like going to like therapy or something, but then he cheated on Megan
Right-
Fox.
right.
Like, be for
like
real, bro.
what?
Like, huh? Her interview with Alex Cooper was legit, bro.
Right.
Like, she just seems like a girl, which I love.
She's a
She was like,
girl,
I don't even
and
know why I was
people
getting
need to-
sexualized. Like, when
yeah.
I was 18, I was like, you're right. The fuck?
MGK is also not cute, but his energy.
Oh yeah, the energy's fire.
So you understand it when
Yeah.
you came out on that stage
Oh
with
my-
Jelly Roll. You're
oh
like,
my- I'm like, wait a minute.
like Jack Harlow gives me that same vibe. Like he's not
You
good
keep
looking.
saying that.
But he's
You literally keep saying that. I'm
It's
like,
so good. Like when they just walk around with that much confidence and swag, and they're funny. Like, just saying, man. That's all I gotta say.
yeah.
You put in your differences in family close, but not.
I was like gonna talk about.
I don't think you want to get into it, huh?
No, I don't. Not anymore. I was like in my feelings when I typed out that.
What's your dream job? Are you also in your feelings?
Pardon?
Were you also in your feelings when you type "What's your dream job"?
No.
Oh, okay. You want to talk about that?
What's my dream job?
I didn't write it. I'm not asking you. You wrote it.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you.
What's your dream
What's
job?
your dream job?
No, what's your dream job?
No, what's your dream
What's your
job?
dream job? What's your dream job?
I can explain it, but I don't know what it's called. I want
Okay.
to build some type of agency. I keep saying empire because it really is an empire. Like I want to build a business that is basically woman owned,
Mm-hmm.
and I honestly, it's kind of the same thing that they're doing with Unwell, bro. Like I want to be a CEO.
Mm-hmm.
I want to run shit. I want to be like, nope, yes,
Mm-hmm.
maybe,
Got it.
and like bring people in like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I want to do.
Got it. So there is a name for it. It's called CEO.
I want to be a CEO.
A founder.
A founder. Yeah.
That's what it is. It's called founder.
Yep.
'cause
I want
you,
to be like,
started
oh
it
wow, that's legit. Like they literally built out from nothing.
from nothing.
Yes, that's what I want to do. I want to build something from nothing.
I mean, I want to build something. It doesn't have to come from nothing. I mean, it'd be a little easier.
Yeah, no, you
You
feel
know?
me.
You know what I'm saying? But like, that's not the cards I was dealt. So I gotta roll with the punches, I guess, in life. Oh, that's funny. You also wrote checking in on someone, no response. Weird.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that one. I just don't understand. I don't know. I was like not in my feelings, but it was just
She's
like
on her period.
I was on my period when I wrote these. But I just don't like when people you don't talk to somebody for a while and then you check in on for whatever reason, no response, and you're like, that's weird. Like I thought we were
You check in? Oh, okay.
closer than like we were friends, I thought, but I guess not. Oh, that just really irks my soul.
Weird
Like
energy.
if you think I did something, just communicate that to me. Like say something to me. Like if I hurt your feelings in some way, because I'm very an outspoken person, like I come off as rude, like that's just my just how I say things. So people get offended very fast and whatever reason. I'm super nice, bro. If you come to me with like a concern or like something that you're questioning, just talk to me. Communicate. That's my big dude. I went to school for communications. Relationships, family, friends, communicate. It's not that hard. I'm gonna get overwhelmed because it's just like
no,
frustrating,
she's like
bro.
literally communicate.
And especially it's like the job I'm in too. It's like the industry. So like you hear different things about somebody. Just ask me. I could tell you yes or no if I said that.
Right.
Like or like some things we say on the pod. Like how do you know it's about you? Like I don't know. We just be yapping. We're girls. We're yapping. So like
honestly, if the
if
shoe
you
fits,
take-
wear it.
if
If you're
offense
offended by
to it,
something that said you think it's you,
okay.
I mean, I guess it's you then.
Right, I'm like,
what?
it's not my problem. Like, I mean, it is my problem if I'm like hurting someone's feelings, but it's like I don't mean to ever.
First of all,
Literally, we grab this shit from thin air and we just start talking
no,
about stuff.
literally, we're grasping at fucking straws, bitch.
No, literally. So that's why I just get
Um,
frustrated because I feel like I'm losing. I mean, maybe like I said, this year is definitely like telling to who wants to be in my life and who doesn't, which is perfectly fine. But it's like I feel like I'm losing friends without my knowledge, and that's frustrating to me because it's like, what the fuck did I do?
what the fuck did she do?
I don't know. So yeah, that's what I was.
You know,
about. I was
what-
in my feelings, but now I'm like over it. I'm trying to figure out who the fuck you're talking to, Goose.
What I was thinking is it honestly has nothing to do with what you just said. It just kind of leered in there. Whatever we say on this pod, we said it. It's not. It's we said it.
Yeah,
First of all,
yeah.
it is our podcast.
Correct.
Are you bitches in here setting it up and running the cameras and editing and figuring all that? Are you guys doing it? No, you're not doing it.
Right.
You're not doing it. We're
I
doing
can't
it.
wait for our podcast to reach the right demographic.
100%.
Because right now I feel like we're starting out, we're like talking whatever, and people don't want to. That's on you. If you don't want to watch it, you don't want to watch it.
Right. What was I saying? Are you sitting in these chairs yapping with us? No. Did you spend all the money on these lights and these cameras and this house? And no, we did.
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah.
So how about you shut your fat little trap and go about your business? Give us a like and a share. Like, I really think this detox tea has me in a bit of a mood.
I see that.
It's flowing. My headache is gone. I'm ready to yap like girls. My mother's gonna abuse my dogs behind the camera. Period. Period.
Oh, so it's a sunny day in Arizona.
It's a sunny
let's
day.
Get after it.
Every day's a sunny day.
Yesterday was rainy.
There was one. That's true. Yeah. That was really sad.
It was
I
kind
didn't
of sad and gloomy. Yeah, for sure.
We get rain like twice a year, and every
Maybe.
time I'm like, I don't like it.
Yeah.
This is why I moved here. I want the sun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of excited it's getting warmer out. Everyone in the world is like, I know I need it. I'm like, everyone in Arizona.
Oh, yeah.
They're all like, no, we need it. And I'm like, I don't care. I want the sun. I don't have the wardrobe for the winter. I don't have the attitude for the cold. If I'm cold, I'm pissed off.
That's the whole reason why we moved from Wisconsin.
Right.
They had a snow day.
To be by the pool.
Yesterday.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Or 2 days ago. No, yesterday. Snow day.
I like my palm trees. I want to go by the pool. I want to go out in my
went
tank
up
tops.
for a paint class last night. We had to draw this like whack like widow tree. It looked dead. I don't really know.
The tree was honestly hot take. It was kind of ugly.
Yeah, it was kind of ugly. That's why I was like confused. And
I
Sydney
didn't
wanted
know
to
it was
draw
a
a palm
mimic.
tree, which I don't know why she didn't. I went way off. As soon as they started doing the leaves, I went way off. I went way off topic, and it was game over. So
it was hard. Painting is hard.
Yeah.
So next we're gonna do like a pottery class.
Yeah.
We every month my work does like a thing, and I bring Daijah every time because
Tell them the story about you talking to your doctor. They're
when
like, hey, we're gonna go do this, and you're like, probably not. And they're like, oh, you can bring your sister. All right.
Oh,
we'll
yeah,
be
yeah,
there.
yeah.
We'll be there.
we're at our team meeting on Thursdays, and she's like, "Oh, we're gonna do a Galentine's event next week. Next month we're gonna do a St. Patrick's thing." Anyway, she's like, "Oh, we're gonna do like a Galentine's thing. Like we should all do something." And I was like, "Okay, like
Yeah.
I have a lot on my plate. I got a podcast, got a coffee trailer, I got school, I got like whatever. So the minute I'm clocking out of work, I'm busy. I'm booked. She's booked. She's busy.
She's booked.
So they were like, "Oh, we're gonna do this," and I was like, I was like, "Love y'all, but like, like, am I getting paid for it? Like, that's the vibe." And she was like, she saw my face. She goes, "You can bring your sister." I go, "All right, we'll be there." And that we did. We showed up.
It's good content, bro.
Hey,
We be getting ourselves in some stuff.
we be getting ourselves in
I bring her to my workoutings.
Yeah,
I
I go
it's
to
just
her
drinking, but
What?
I really wish we would do something more than just drink all the time, like for my industry. But that's just the industry
Yeah,
I'm in
yeah,
right
yeah.
now.
I'm
Also,
like-
we're in our 20s, so don't play games.
Yeah. The fuck?
Don't come for me.
But yeah, every time we do something, we also go out. So because
Yeah.
I'm sitting next to Anicia and we're painting, and she goes, "So what bar are we going to?" And I was like, "No, legit, because this over it." We were in there for like 2.5 hours trying to
2.5
paint the
hours,
street.
trying
It
to
kind of
paint
went by really fast though.
Yeah, low.
It was like
key.
9. I was like, "What?"
Low key.
Where I'm like, we don't even have the tree in.
And then the
yet.
colors were not coloring, and it was making me
Yeah.
upset.
the
Cindy said that
texture wasn't
I was
texturing.
mine was giving a stormy vibe. I don't know what Cindy's was doing. Definitely like sunset, beachy vibes.
Here's the thing.
And then it just went
Yeah.
off when we started that tree. Cindy killed the tree.
I killed the tree.
Mine.
I killed the background too. The grass. That's where it all went wrong.
Mhm.
Honestly, you guys have no idea what we're talking about, but it was tragic.
Yeah,
We
it was
can
a
insert
lot.
picture. And then there was this one girl
Yeah,
across.
try to guess which one's Cindy.
We're gonna mix them up. There was also this one girl, because it wasn't just us at the office. There was also like strangers, because it's like a public thing that you can sign up for it.
Which is kind of
So there was like a couple on the other side doing this little date, but I don't think they said one word to each other or to anyone else the entire
they were
time.
quiet.
They were mute.
Yep.
They were focused, which made sense because her painting looked bomb.
Yeah.
And then there was other people on the other end. They were talkative. They were really talkative. I would say things. She would say something, and I was like, I wasn't talking to you. But it was fine at the end of the day. You know,
Yeah.
she was cool. She was a vibe.
She gave a lot of compliments out. So
She did.
we took them. We took them and
She
ran.
took them. We took them and ran to the next bar. So yeah, that's that. And then we have to talk about Savannah. So we pulled up to Daijah's work because I wanted to go there, and we get out of the car, and Savannah goes, "Do you guys want some wine?" And we're like, "Oh, like sure." And then she's like, "Come on." We're like, "How much?" And she goes, "The whole bottle." And we said, "What?" And so I thought we were walking over the car to just take a swig out of it. No. She opens up her car door. She's like, "Here, get in." And then we had to drink the whole bottle of
We're
wine.
like, okay.
We're like,
And
okay.
down to bottle of wine.
Down to whole bottle of wine between the three of us.
Yep.
So that was great.
So that was fun.
That's fine. Oh yeah, what a time. Anything else? Can you remember?
I don't know.
Anything else?
I'm just excited for our new things we got going on, honestly. Like,
Hooky.
I was talking to a couple people, I don't know, this week or something. I don't know. I've been getting into, I don't know, on my period, I was getting into like these long conversations with people. And like, we were talking about like what they want to do with the rest of their lives, you know, whatever.
Right.
We're getting deep, right? And I just think that me and Cindy and I are doing very things that we want to do and kind of just vibing, which I am loving so far. My mom was saying in the car that she's like poking us to do these things because she doesn't want us to get stuck, which I honestly appreciate. You guys need an Angie in your life, and that's legit.
Oh.
And it's like Lover's Day, so I guess I'm kind of like in my feelings or whatever.
It's Lover's Day? There's a lot of love.
Oh, so Cindy got flowers, and I'm kind of pissed. Are they your flowers?
I got flowers.
Or are they? Never mind. Scratch that.
No, I think they're mine.
Oh.
Which one?
I don't know. There's flowers everywhere in this place. So happy
As-
Valentine's Day, everybody.
As I should.
I said
last
Cindy
week-
probably has no idea she got flowers. Sydney be cracking me up, bro. Sydney's like the weirdest relationship, bro. She goes, "What day was that? We were all."
It's not a weird relationship.
It's so weird.
It's our
bro.
dynamic.
Yeah.
Goes all lovey dovey and here's flowers and kisses and snuggles, and I'm like, get the fuck away from me. Like, don't go too far, cause love you. I know we've and then we argue all day. Like Aaliyah was telling us that that we're really funny. Yeah, my boyfriend also used to buy my mom flowers, and then my dad was like, "Stop it! You're making me look bad." So Joel
Yeah,
was like-
because you
Joel
need to
was
buy
like,
her flowers,
"Okay."
Dad. What is wrong with you?
But Aaliyah was like, "You guys talk to each other like you've been together for like 30 years. Like we fight, we don't fight. We just go back and forth like an old couple."
Yeah.
And that's just we just have banter.
Dude,
I tell him
Sydney's
he's
hilarious.
ugly, and he tells me to shut the fuck up, and it's a whole thing. But it's never anything serious. But yeah, we last weekend. Last weekend was a weekend. Okay, me and Daijah went out. Well, if you watched the last episode, Hangover Chronicles, we went out. We were hungover Thursday.
It was a lot. Yep.
And then we also went out Friday. So then Friday when I was leaving, Joel looked like a little sad puppy. He was like, I never invite Joel because Joel doesn't want to go, one. And two, Daijah's single, and it's just a different vibe when there are men there. Every day's a girl's night, really. No, to be honest, every time it's a girl's night. Girls' night? No, every night's a girl's night.
Yeah.
But it's all of us girls, like 3 or 4 girls, 2 girls, like, and then Joel. It's just, the vibe is not there.
Yeah, and then he's a diva, too.
And he's a diva.
No, it's like kind of
He's like, why are we waiting these lines? I'm like, bro, it's your first time here.
I'm like, mind your business. I know a lot of people in this place, but obviously not this club, okay?
Diva. And she's like, what are we doing? This place is dead. I'm like,
no,
okay.
we see that, but it's free liquor. You never go out. You don't understand. You don't understand this gossip. You don't have a table.
Oh,
but if you do have a table, you stay at that table. You feel me?
Press. He's like,
and the DJ was bopping, bro. Like, don't play games with me. So,
but anyway, he looked like a lost puppy. Like, he looked like he was so sad he wanted to hang out with me on Friday night. So I told him that on Saturday we would spend Saturday night together. And that we did. He brought me flowers and asked me to be his Valentine and a stuffed animal. And we played a game. We watched a movie. First of all, we watched Still Not Pregnant or something with Amy Schumer. So funny. Moving on. We hung out all Saturday night. So then Sunday, we also hung out all Sunday. Not all Sunday. We watched the Super Bowl together. And then it's time to go out. Awkward. Joel didn't want to go. Joel was like, let's go home. And I was like, no, I want to go out. So anyway, he was sitting there like a lost puppy. And what did he say to you that you were laughing at?
At the bar or in Scottsdale?
No, before we went out.
Oh,
when I wanted to go.
No, you could always tell. Okay, first off, I'm Sydney's sister. Like, we literally are never apart. Like, I can tell when Sydney doesn't or wants to do something, doesn't want to do something, right? So I'm literally in my car. And
I also want to do everything all the time. I never want to go home.
True.
Like, I'm a very like I like being out of the house and doing things.
Yes. That's another resolution we're trying to do, more of like just getting out kind of thing.
Yeah. I don't want to
so
sit
anyway,
at home.
I'm like in my car, like literally in my car. And I'm like, Sydney, like, he wants to go home and cuddle and like watch movies or whatever. And Sydney's like, I don't give a fuck, bro. And I was like,
not what I said.
I was like this. Oh. I was like, Sydney, go home to your boyfriend, blah, blah, blah. She's like, no, I want to go out. And I was like, Sydney. And Joel's just completely silent. And I was like, dude, you're making me upset.
No, he's
like,
fine.
Bro.
He was like, I know, because I wanted
Sydney's
him
a
to
diva.
go.
Sydney's a diva as well. Like, if anybody knows Sydney, she's a fucking diva. Like, very, like, diva vibe. So it's like, Jesus. Sometimes she's funny.
So I'm funny all the time.
Because I like, you know what I mean? Like, when I'm in a relationship, it's like.
So I do what I want to do. And he was like, I was trying to get him to come. I was like, no, come. And he didn't want to go. Like, he never does. That's why I never invite him, because he doesn't want to go. And he's like, well, I was like, are you coming or you're not coming? He's like, if I don't come, you're going to go. And if I do come, you're going to go. Exactly. That's the point. I'm going either way. Like, are you coming or you're not coming? Like, he was really trying to like give me the option to like, or give me like options to go home or
yeah,
go
gaslight
there.
her into going home.
And
basically.
I was like, those aren't my options. My options are I'm going. The options you have the options.
right.
You have the choice. Are you
Right.
going? Or are you not going? You make the decision. You trying to like turn it on me, and I was like, no. I've already made a decision.
We will never let these men gaslight us
No.
again.
Fuck these men and their gaslighting. Joel is very sweet, but sometimes he be trying to manipulate, and I'm like, no, ma'am.
Yeah, because
Not gonna let it
City
happen.
sometimes will be like, wait a minute, say that again.
No, I
Because
do.
you said it, number one, way too smart, and I did not understand it. That's literally City. She'll be like, hold on, let me think about that for 2 minutes,
No.
and then we'll discuss.
Yeah, like he'll say something, and I go, hold on, let me
dissect.
And I'm like, no, say it the same way. Hold on. Perfect. No, perfect gaslighting.
No,
not happening.
got it.
No, got it. Or like he'll use words that he knows I don't know.
Yeah.
And I'm like, can you dumb it down for me real
Yeah,
quick?
right.
And then he'll dumb it down. And I'm like, yeah, didn't like it the first time. Don't like it the second time, bitch. Like, cut it off.
That's hilarious.
Anyway, I am head of household. All right. Joel likes to think he has the pants. No, ma'am.
No
No,
ma'am, no
ma'am.
ham, no
No,
turkey.
ma'am. No ham. No chicken and lamb.
Thank you.
I run this.
That's hilarious.
Anyway.
Dude, that's literally all the women in the family. We're like, hold on. Say that one more time. Not a fan.
I've
Nope.
been like that for 4 years. Like he knows what he's getting into. Sometimes
Yeah.
he try and come at me like he don't know. I'm like, bitch, you been new. Okay.
Hey.
I said this is what you signed up for.
Yep.
Period. Yeah, he really be trying to act like he don't know. And I'm like, never again.
Sydney's hilarious. Anyways.
All right, that's the end of this episode. We gotta go demo our coffee trailer.
Yeah, we're gonna go demo for a couple hours, and then I'm hitting the western. The western. We're gonna see what Sydney and I can get ourselves into. I don't know. I'm trying to convince her to come, but it's Valentine's Day and whatever. She's in a relationship. Anyway, happy Valentine's Day. See you guys next week. If you like what you are hearing or seeing, give us a likers. Oh, I hate commenting. It's gross.
I know.
See
Bye.
ya.